Hi guys, my name is Ashley and I am the owner and blogger for Busy Mama Meals. I just thought I would come on and share some meal prep tips for this week that I'll be using myself, but also since we're all stuck inside and we can't really go anywhere. I mean, I know there are some people that are still eating out, but we've chosen to just cook at home. So this is what we're gonna be eating all week long. Oh, this shout out to Rhodes State College. Really excited that you're watching. Thank you so much for watching. One of my favorite kitchen utensils is, besides my air fryer, which I just got yesterday, which I love, is my triple crock pot. And they're smaller, little tiny crock pots, but you can do a lot more in a short amount of time with them. What I like to do for the beginning of the week is make different flavored shredded chicken breasts in each of these. So the first one I'm gonna do is just gonna be salsa and chicken with a little bit of salt. You just put your chicken breast in, pour some chunky salsa over top, add a little bit of salt and pepper, and a little bit of pepper. How's everybody's being stuck at home going? We're going crazy over here, I think. Okay, and then the next one is just ranch, dry ranch. This goes well in a lot of casseroles. Also, even just like to eat plain for lunch, it's so good. It's one of my favorites. You could also amp it up and put in some butter and some dry au jus gravy and pepperoncinis, and it makes a really good Mississippi chicken, which is, we just had that last week, so that's why I'm not making it right now. Add a little bit of salt to that one. And then our third one is just gonna be something simple, just a little bit of salt and pepper. This is just a more plain flavored one because sometimes during the week, even if you meal plan and you know exactly what you're gonna have, maybe you change your mind, or for me, sometimes my produce goes bad that I had planned on using, so you gotta have something right on hand to use. It's also really good for making a soup, and I have a lot of soups that I have frozen and put away, and I use those during the week too for meal prepping. So then these go on low, and these will cook for about 8 hours. I start looking at around 6 because I don't want them to get too dried out. Another tip that I have for meal prep is, on a Sunday, I like to make out what we're gonna have for the week, but I like to do meat-free Monday, Taco Tuesday, obviously. Wednesday and Thursday is usually some kind of a casserole or a frozen dinner that I've had saved. Friday, we used to eat out, but now that we're not eating out, we're just doing like frozen pizzas and all that stuff. Now Sunday is when we usually cook out or I make spaghetti, and then the spaghetti is used for the next day for our the leftovers for our meat-free Monday, and just to kind of rev it up a little bit and give it another dimension of flavor instead of just having regular spaghetti again, I like to make a yummy Alfredo sauce to go over it. So I'm gonna show you how I do that right now. So in my pan, I'm going to add a couple of, sorry, that's my children, a couple of tablespoons of butter. And I'm gonna let that melt over a medium heat. Now this all starts to happen really quickly, so you have to make sure that you're right here. You don't walk away from it. You want to make sure that nothing gets burnt. Need this to kind of scrape off the sides, and then my little wooden spoon. And then this cheese sauce isn't just for pasta. You could have this with really anything. Also, on down the line for the week, when I make a casserole, I haven't really decided if I'm gonna do taco casserole or this Dorito casserole that I had in mind. But you could just mix this in with pasta and chicken, throw it in the oven, and add some broccoli or something to it. So it could be super healthy and really quick and easy. So my butter is melting, and I am gonna take my, I like these little Laughing Cow soft cheeses. This one is creamy white cheddar. Although most of the flavors will work, I've used them before. Just put that in there with the butter. Mix that around. Whoop. Whoop. Okay, let that melt in together, and then we're gonna put a little bit of half and half. Just a little bit for right now. Or you can use heavy cream, you can use regular milk too if that's all you have. It's just not gonna be as creamy. So we'll get that cheese melted. And honestly, you can really use whatever kind of cheese you have. I'm not gonna say that this is Alfredo sauce technically because you don't use Laughing Cow creamy cheddar cheese for Alfredo, but it works just the same. And then I'll get my mozzarella cheese. A couple handfuls. Let that melt in. Okay, now we're gonna add some more cream. And as you can see, it is starting to get nice and melty. So we'll let that sit for a minute. Okay, so while the cheese is melting, I'm just gonna add some flavorings in here. You don't need a lot because it's really gonna have a lot of salt and all that flavor from the cheeses. But I'm gonna put a little bit of Romano cheese in. Very salty. Some black pepper, about a teaspoon, and some garlic powder for the garlic flavor. Now to avoid burning, make sure you're stirring, and then adding the more heavy cream or half and half as needed. I'm just gonna add a little bit more here. And I don't know about you, but I love red sauce mixed with white sauce. I think it makes the best flavor. So it's like a perfect consistency. I'm gonna pour it into a bowl so you can see how cheesy it is. Look at this. Can you see? Perfect, and it's gonna go right over the pasta when it's time for dinner. You can make extra batches so that you can put it in with, like I said, some chicken that you might have and vegetables just to use throughout the week. So I hope you like our video. And as always, if you have any questions, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy these ideas for meal prepping during the week. If you try any of the recipes, let me know, and let me know how you like them. Bye!